So on the 31st of March 2010, I was asked by Sony in Basingstoke to come down to a meeting. And in that meeting, we sat round a table and discussed what I would like as a user from a camera with a large format sensor.
About a year ago, Sony guys asked me to come down and talk about cameras that I use and the issues and the problems I was having with those. And so I thought I'd go down, have a chat, as you do, thinking, well, they may do something, they may not, they just want to see what I'm up to.
The design team in Japan were extremely keen to learn about every aspect of what I needed as a user.
There are so many meaningful feedbacks. So our engineer and our product planner got very good inspiration to develop a new large sensor format camcorder.
For the first time, I think, in history, customers like myself have been asked to come into Sony and help design a camera. And this is the result of that meeting.
This FS100 will have several types of customers, from music video creators and documentaries and wedding videographers. So many customers who want a professional quality with low budget.
We've now got a camera that has all the form factor of a video camera, all the necessary features of a video camera, like your XLR inputs, like all the ability to control everything and use it as a video camera, but with that beautiful 35mm image. I've just spent the weekend shooting a music video. We weren't using high-end expensive glass, and we were absolutely blown away by the resolution and the images. We all tend to put a lot of money into buying good quality glass because our view is that the glass will last you for many years. So it's almost like you're recycling your glass when a new camera format comes out. And the great thing about this format is that there will be adapters available to take my existing prime lenses.
From my point of view, it had to be reliable, easy to use, long recording time, and the backup of data on 2 devices, preferably, because we're paranoid about losing that because we've only got the one shot.
So this camera has 3 recording formats built in. You can take SD card, Sony memory stick, or they've got an FMU, which is their solid state 128 gig solid state drive, which gives you 10 hours of recording. The kind of big nirvana, if you like, of digital filmmaking is slow motion. This camera does 1080, 50 and 60p, which is just unheard of in a camera of this size and this form factor.
The images created by this FS100 is fantastic because this sensor was purely developed for the motion picture in the video, unlike the typical DSLR cameras.
So I've always been about image quality, and for me, the AVC HD format gave us that quality at a low bit rate.
The AVCD format which this uses has been out for some time now from Sony with the NX cameras, and I've used it on my cameras, and I found it was no issue at all, and the quality on it is very good.
Now, recording in camera is great, but sometimes you want to have a higher quality bit rate, and you can stream HDMI 422 with timecode into a third-party recording device.
Sony have several types of 35mm camcorders, starting from F35 and SW9000PL and F3. This will be one of the 35mm camcorder lineup in Sony. On the other hand, this is an NX-Cam camcorder. So we have 35mm lineups and we have NX-Cam lineups.
It fits that gap where you can combine cinema with videography, ease of use, and affordability.
Well, the FS100 really is going to, I think, take the industry by storm. For anyone who works on promos, anyone who does anything for the web, and let's face it, the web is the new broadcaster, are going to be looking at this camera with very, very eager excitement because it is going to give you that 35mm cinema look in a video camera. Join me on the 5th of April 2011 where I'll be on a live Facebook chat where you can ask me anything you want about my experience using this camera.